Cortana, it's podcast time.
RB in chief, but they're just they're podcasters. So stupid.
Did you hear about this new game?
The game.
The game. What? What are you talking about? You want to play some poker? Oh, fuck. Welcome, everybody, back to the Pain in the Brain podcast, episode 34.
On episode 100, we'll all wear turtlenecks. We'll all look like Steve Jobs. We'll all wear turtlenecks.
Yeah, as we unveil the new leasing of our new podcast.
Pain in the Brain podcast 2. Coming
Um,
to you live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it'll be like
California.
the when they update iOS, it'll be like Pain in the Brain podcast 1.08 or some shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today my toe went through my sock. I was like, damn.
You cut your toenails, dog.
No, it's just the socks are getting worn out. I've had them for years,
Oh.
so it's just like
Right.
it's just one of those things.
Your diamond fucking toenails out here, cutting through everything known to man.
It's just one of those things, man.
One of those things.
You get old.
Listen,
Socks
I don't
get
think
old. Everything gets
Zach,
old.
Zach, I don't think I've ever had a single sock of mine have a hole in them. Which is fine. I guess maybe I just don't. I don't go through a lot of socks or some bullshit. I don't know how many holes in socks you go through. Bruce goes through like maybe 20 in a week.
Yeah, well, it's all dependent on, how much you wear the socks, how intensive you wear them. Like if you're constantly wearing socks and like running and walking around and shit.
The thing is, I don't wear socks unless I go outside.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like bare feet or I just wear sandals around the house.
Yeah.
Bruce, I'm pretty sure he only has like 2 pairs of socks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been wearing them since high school. And he's like, dude, I always have like a hole in my sock. And it's like, I wonder why, Bruce. I wonder why your ugly ass sock that I'm staring at has like a bunch of holes in them.
He is very very special in that way. I can't get over the fact that the plasma donors just said he was autistic.
That was pretty fucking funny. He went there at 6 a.m, which, for any context for Bruce, he wakes up at like 12 in the afternoon. That's like his wake up time. He doesn't he stays up very late, then wakes up at like 11 or 12 and goes, all right, time to do my life.
Time to start living.
So him waking up at 6 a.m. is like crazy. Then he goes there. He's there for 4 or 5 hours. He told me they were about to like take the blood from him. Like,
yeah,
take
he
the
scheduled
plasma.
this like a few weeks ago.
Yeah. And then the guy says
He's been waiting for it. He was so excited to get his plasma donated so he could make some money.
All for the money. And then even before, I think it was like they're about to to take the plasma. The guy stops it all and goes, "Sorry, tippy toes over here.
Yeah.
We're worried that you have a medical condition."
They're
so
like, sorry, wait a minute.
the fuck outta here.
You were walking kind of goofy a minute ago.
Yeah.
What was it? What was up with that?
You should have been drunk before you went because you've been flat feet.
Dude, he should have just told him, "Oh, it was nothing. I just like walking on my toes."
That's what he probably said to them. And then,
No, he didn't. He doesn't think that fast on his feet. He said what he said. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. It's like I have a thing." He basically just told them, "Yeah, I have like a stigmatism. There's something up with my thing or whatever." And they were like, "We don't know what kind of shit you got. So,
go away."
Yeah, just bye bye.
Yeah, I have some blood thing going on anyways. Do you want to take my blood? What?
Yeah.
Me?
Oh my god. Yeah,
that was pretty fucking. That was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, he's just too much. He has too much tism for them to be like, we don't even want your plasma.
We don't want you. We don't want,
we don't want it.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Last night was fucking. last night was pretty fucking funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to do the podcast last night. Didn't do it. We just kept playing video games because I'm stupid and Zachary just didn't want to say anything. He didn't want to be rude.
Well, I was just like, because you guys were on, and I was like, we got like 20 minutes till the pod. I know. Supposed to film the podcast, and I was like, okay, well, now that Matt's on, I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll play a game, and then we just never got off.
No, we just kept grinding. No, my favorite part was was when I told you to shoot something, and then you had like the whole like I could feel it in the air where you're like, I am not gonna shoot that. Whatever you just fucking told me to shoot, I don't trust you enough. Bruce of all like, yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll shoot it. He shoots without any question, and then we lose the game. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that was such a waste of time.
That was such a fucking funny waste of time.
Oh my god.
No regrets.
It's crazy though, just how like fast. For context, we've been playing this game called Deep Rock Galactic. Fun game to play with friends. Jacob is a loser, so he plays solo.
I love playing solo.
He plays solo. He's a loser, but no, it's a fun game to play with your friends. It's you can play it like how Jacob plays it, where it's just like he's all about like getting the best shit and upgrading and all these cosmetics and like prestige and all this stuff. You can play like me, where I just play to have fun with my friends, and I want to. I don't give a shit about progressing in the game.
Of course.
I don't give a shit about progressing in the game.
Of course.
I don't.
If I said I was Halo, if I said I was Halo Master Chief Collection, ooh, yes sir, I'm gonna start dick sucking on Master Chief so I can get the best cosmetic ever.
Yeah, but the difference with that
the difference, of course, the difference.
Well, here's the thing.
The difference is you're not a dwarf in that game, so
well,
it
here's
doesn't
the thing.
matter.
The difference in that is I've never played a game.
For the cosmetic.
For the cosmetics, I've always
I don't care about the cosmetics.
If I'm gonna grind out a game, it's because it's fun. It's not because I want to.
Yes.
You know.
I find the game fun, so I grind the game out. Yeah. And I like earning shit, and I like having new guns.
Sure. No, and I
is it a cardinal sin?
And here's the thing, I like earning stuff too and upgrading, but like also there's a part of me that just cares very little to actually like pay attention to what I need to do to upgrade. So I just play with you guys, and I'm like, oh, if I have a fucking thing that I can upgrade from doing this thing that we just did, then I'll do it.
Which is fine. I don't give a fuck.
I like it. I like the game more so.
When you attack me,
I like the game more so for the moments where we're all fucking in deep shit. Like for the past few days, we've been trying to fight the same boss, and like we were all in deep shit trying to be like, oh my god, please, let's just not fucking die. We've made it so far. We've come so far to only end up dying, and then like the last time we fucking fought him was like a piece of cake. It's like so fucking easy.
It was. It was so difficult, but we still got it through.
Yeah.
It was not as difficult as when we were getting our ass given to us plenty of times.
Yeah. But I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. It's
I like where it's like it's super difficult, but we're all in it. We're all in it together, as High School Musical once coined. And yet we still there's a modicum slim chance that we come out on top and we win.
I have a thing to ask you. So I was given an opportunity through like that dumb assignment board thing that you don't give two shits about to unlock a new difficulty, a much higher, more difficult difficulty. We play like on the highest one for context. We play on like what we are given. Yeah. This one's called Lethal, and I just keep staring at him like, fuck. If I do this, like, how fucking bad would this be for us to play? How excruciating would it be for us? I just keep thinking about like how fucking funny it'd be to play on that difficulty. Yeah. Because we're gonna get our asses given. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing that's like funny about this too, is that like I find it fun just how difficult the game is because just hearing all of us just fucking raging and screaming and like fucking pick me up. Oh my god, fuck, what the fuck happened? Like all that shit is so funny to me.
My favorite last night was the dreadnoughts. There's like these giant bugs that are like almost impossible to kill by yourself. And so we become like little like rats. We all scurry away from each other, trying to fucking figure out how to like defend ourselves or like find something. My favorite was going through the tunnels, and then the thing would just stare at you and start charging at you. Like you turn the corner, it's right there, and you have to run back and start screaming.
Yeah, I had a moment like that last night where I was digging through trying to get to like this other part of the map, and then I just turn around, and the thing is literally it's not moving towards me, it's just sitting there, and it's looking at me, and I'm like
patiently waiting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking Bruce last night though. That's how we lost the game, was because we all went down in the same spot, and it was Matt. And Bruce was like, all right, just start digging right there. Just start digging to a hole. It's like Bruce, he's not like you. He doesn't have giant drills for hands.
Yeah. He's like, just pull out your drills.
Yeah, and Matt got so pissed. I was like, dude, fucking time waster. And he just left the call.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, night.
Yeah. What a fun-ass game.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a new revolver skin for CSGO, so we can play CSGO after this. I like $2 in my
fucking
Steam wallet, and I went, oh, that's because I own all the revolver skins. So I was like, new revolver dropped, I'm getting it. So I got
I don't remember if we talked about this last episode of us.
We probably don't.
Yeah, us like getting back into CS:GO.
Fucking
it's
both
not a
hate
big
CS.
thing. Yeah.
We both hate, it's a love-hate relationship, at least for me. Where like, I love some of the mechanics to CS:GO. I just like but I just can never take it seriously. I just love fucking with it.
Yeah.
It's a fun fuck you game.
Yeah, it's fun to not give a shit about how you play and then like make your teammates like stress the fuck out and then still manage to win. Like that's the best part about it. Just going Nova and dual Berettas every round.
I only use the revolvers, and like I've had plenty of arguments with like people in the past because they'll scream at me like, "You need a gun! You need a gun!" And I'm like, "I got a gun, bitch. What do you want me to do about it?" And I'll walk away. And
somehow you go fucking broke like every game for somehow, even though the revolver is like $600.
I die all the time, so I come back. I'm like, all right, well.
That's because you buy like 6 fucking grenades every round.
Yeah, I buy 6 grenades. I go, I'm gonna use these, and I throw the decoy grenade first. Then I'll throw my flashbang or incendiary grenade, and I just throw everything at once.
Oh man.
And then Zach will go look at me. He goes, "Yeah, Jacob. Tell me what type of guns I'm using." And I always tell him the same thing. Nova and dual Berettas, and I walk away with my revolver.
Yeah, that game is fucking. It's.
I know how to cheese the market a little bit. At least I can tell you this: if you buy the pinup sticker capsule, all the stickers in there are usually gonna be more than how much the capsule is. It's like 99 cents for the capsule. I just got a sticker, and I got it for like $2.90. Was the price, and I sold it, or I'm selling it. So at least that's how I know how to cheese the market, because the market's fucking stupid.
Financial advisor Jacob on CSGO.
That's the only way I can make money. When I have like $1, I'm like, I don't know what to do with this dollar, and I throw it in the capsule market, and I get like a hollow pinup girl, and I go, all right, sell it for like $2, and I get my $2, and I'm like, all right. I could buy more revolver skins with this
I just can't get any more cases. It's so degrading to just
it really is.
Get a case knowing that I'm not going to get anything.
That's why I got aggravated when I got a case. I was like, fuck. No, I don't want this case.
Yeah.
This waste $5 to open it.
So the newest Mission Impossible movie's out.
I give a shit.
I'm gonna go see it.
I no doubt. It's probably going to be good. It's just I don't know. I just never grew up watching them, so I never really gave a shit about them.
Yeah. No, I grew up watching them. I really liked the last one, Fallout. That was really good.
I remember Fallout. I liked Fallout.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like being thrown into that is just like, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of neat. It's cool seeing Tom Cruise like do Tom Cruise stuff, even though he's a psychopath in real life.
Yeah. But, you have to be a crazy guy to do the shit that he does.
God, you know what aggravates me?
That makes sense. What?
Rust. So I watched Spoonkid, and I go, fuck. How does he do it? Spoonkid's a Rust player, and me and Zachary, Rust YouTuber, me and Zachary have tried playing Rust many times. Every time always goes out the same way. Either the server wipes or we get raided and we go, all right, well, that's our Rust experience for 6 months, and we go away. I don't know. I always stare. I'm like, fuck, how does he do it?
Yeah. Every time I watch his videos,
I just want to have fun too. I want to have fun on Rust, just like him.
Every time I watch his videos, I'm like, okay, so like, what the fuck is he doing to progress so quickly and have fun?
I've seen a little bit. He goes to the outpost place and he like sells everything and he like does something, and it's like, how? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he trades like a bunch of fucking
shit.
He trades like wood or something for like certain like whatever material and whatever.
I don't know. It's just so like it's just out of it's like talking to a Roman philosopher. You just don't understand what the fuck he's saying. He's like, what the fuck? What? This makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, this episode is like getting very niche in like gaming topics.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I give a shit. Back to Euphoria. I love Euphoria. Everybody loves Euphoria. What the fuck is that stupid? The Idol. That's right.
Yeah.
When we went to, Jollibee was good.
Jollibee?
Right. Yeah, I remember Jollibee. Then we started talking about the Idol when we were at the parking lot. Remember Jollibee, the chicken place?
Oh.
Yeah. Damn, your ass completely forgot that place.
Dude, I was like,
Jollibee? What the hell? That was a Jollibee. What the hell?
Dude, no, I was like,
it's just out of your head.
Yeah, I don't know, because all I remember is fried chicken. I didn't know.
Yeah, all I remember you was chicken. No, I remember fucking Bruce debating on the chicken, and he's like, fuck, I don't know. I gotta try this chicken out, but like, can you show me what the chicken looks like, sir?
Trying to figure out how big the chicken would be.
Flip it around. I need to see how big this chicken is.
Yeah, I don't know how big Jollibee is or whatever, but it's I don't know. It's like the fine wine of a KFC, essentially. It's like
fine wine of fast food.
Yeah,
chicken.
It's like
it was good.
Yeah, it's like the Chick-fil-A McDonald's comparison. Yeah. Where you go to McDonald's for the low price but convenience of it, and then you go to Chick-fil-A for a bit more high class style of.
I have spent $30 at a Chick-fil-A before in my past life.
Bro, why?
Because I'll go to Chick-fil-A and then my mom will stop me. It's like, Jacob, I'll pay you back, but could you please get the family Chick-fil-A? I'm like, fuck. Oh. I guess, whatever. And I'll go do it. And then she pays me back. But it's like, God damn, you can really spend some money at that.
Dude, I don't go there anymore.
I don't go there unless either my partner, my girlfriend, Sequoia, my lovely Sequoia, goes, or my mother wants Chick-fil-A, and then I'll go.
Yeah, I don't go
out of my way.
No, I'm like, honestly, if there's like an option, McDonald's all the way. I don't think I've like can really go choose anything over McDonald's.
Listen, Panda Express.
No.
No. Here's the thing. McDonald's, I think, is the most bullshit. They got rid of the perfect $1 cup size thing. They got rid of that. I don't remember when they got rid of it, but they got rid of it. Fucking garbage. Like, the cups are pretty much all the same size, basically. Like, medium or large, I feel like, are just like an inch of a difference.
Yeah.
You go to Panda Express, 98-cent water is fucking massive, dude. It's like, I'm not joking. It's the size of this Pringles can. It's the size of this fucking Pringles can, and you get so much delicious water. It's horseshit. It's like $3 for a fucking water. $3 for like a large at fucking McDonald's.
It's delicious water.
Oh, of course. They filter it. They filter the delicious McDonald's filtration system.
No,
I love the McDonald's filtration.
That's why my
system.
mom doesn't. She doesn't get fucking large cups when she gets her Diet Coke. She gets the fucking sweet tea cups because they're the biggest cups you can get.
Yeah. Well, they got rid of the paper cups now. It's just plastic now. It's
really?
all clear plastic. Yeah, dog. It's nothing but clear plastic now. They got rid of all the paper cups. I know.
Too much money, dude. It's too much money.
That's why I meant by all the sizes are the same now, because they're all the plastic, all the the iced coffee cups.
Yeah.
It's all just the same bullshit now.
Could never go back.
Nope. Could never.
Just couldn't do it.
I'm never going back to food.
No. Definitely
You know who did go back to food? Bruce.
Dude.
That was so depressing.
Dude, so depressing to hear that was his next venture. It's like,
well, he got out of that. He got fired from that MLM, that pyramid scheme job.
Mm.
And then he went, well, I need a job now. And then he went to some shitty sushi.
That's crazy that a job like that you get fired like just with one day of work.
He literally said to like his coworker, This job's kind of suspicious, don't you think? And that coworker told the boss, and the boss said, "Shit, you're getting fired for that one."
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Well, I mean.
Yeah, when I worked at that job.
You're in MLM,
yeah. People would ask me those questions, and I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
You're wrong.
Like I'm like you're not wrong. I'm like,
no, you're not
like it, but then I tell them, I'd be like, it's all like what you want to do. Like what do you want to do? Like do you want to just work for these fucking people, or like what's your goal? Because like
it's really funny you say that, because I worked yesterday at I transferred back to my old job, and I worked there, and my boss went up to me. He's like, "Listen, dog, I'm just gonna ask you straightforward. What the fuck do you want to do here? Like, are you looking for like upper management? Are you just here to like pay the bills? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, are you trying to be somebody at this place?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm here to pay my fucking bills and be done." And he's like,
"All
right,
cool." Somebody.
He's like, "You want to be somebody, or are you just here to work?" I'm like, "I'm just here to work, man." He's like, "All right, fair enough." And he's like, "All right, then I won't fucking then we're all settled then. I don't have to give a shit, and you don't have to give a shit."
Okay.
And I was like, cool.
That's really funny. This is just like given the "do you want to be somebody" speech at a Lowe's.
No, he wasn't giving me a be somebody speech. He was just like, "Listen, I just need to know for like context, like I'm not sure if you give a shit about this job or not. Do you want to like, are you just working here to make the money, or is it like, do you want like upper position? Like I can help you with that." I'm like, "I'm just here to work, dog." He's like, "All right, cool." And then don't have to do anything.
You're like, I don't want the fucking 401k benefits.
Yeah, exactly. So. I'm like, I don't give a shit. This ain't my future job.
Yeah, this isn't long term.
Yeah, this is my I work here for another year job.
Yeah. Dude, I couldn't believe it when I worked at Publix. I couldn't believe that fucking people were like making a living working there. I mean apparently they managed to do it somehow. Yeah. But like I was just like, Jesus, like why? Why?
The only person I know that's made a living is my uncle, and he's a manager at a deli for McDonald for Publix.
Yeah.
He's a deli manager, and it's like, yeah, he makes the money.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, does he hate? He hates Publix too.
That's the thing. It's like you have to fucking hate your job if you're becoming a manager at like a grocery store or convenience store or something.
Yeah. He likes the deli part. He just hates like everybody else. He hates like the rest of he hates what your fucking asshole managers.
Oh yeah, they're pains in the ass.
They're just scumbags.
Yeah.
Zachary, are you wearing the right shoes? And then like somebody pass them working with the wrong shoes as well, and they don't say anything.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
so that's bullshit.
What did they call them? They called them
non-slip shoes?
No.
Oh no.
The sector. It was like customer service, front store.
Oh, yeah.
Front store customer service or whatever. Yeah, those
cashier, register.
Yeah,
people,
those fucking people
boy.
are so annoying. I mean, there were like there were some fun people that I worked with. I didn't build a relationship with anybody beyond work.
Neither do I. Yeah.
Because I'm smart to keep that separate.
Yeah, Bruce ain't. Bruce loves making friendships like with everybody.
Yeah. Fair play. But I mean, if you feel like you genuinely connect with somebody enough to meet with them outside of work, go for it. But like in my experience, most people that I've worked with, it's only like a coworker. Yeah. It's only like a mutual like coworker thing. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to breach anywhere beyond our contract because like I want to have my own fucking space away from work. When I see that person, I don't want to think of work. I want to, I just want to like exist. So it's like just kind of want to distance myself from it.
I definitely over like 2 years of working at this place, I've really grown into the whole I just don't bring work back home.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that just do, and they're just so fucking miserable whenever I see them. And a lot of them just quit because they're like, I just can't handle it, dude.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I hate talking about work.
I know.
Like, I hate it. Whenever someone asks me, how was work? How was your day working? I'm like, don't ask me that. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like I don't even want to talk about it to like bring up like something funny that happened or whatever. Yeah. I'm just like, I just don't want to think about it at all. Once I clock out, once I'm off for the day, I'm done. Like,
which is, I think that's still understandable. It's like, I don't fucking want to, I do not want to deal with the idea of thinking past work.
Yeah.
I just want to go home and play MCC and then be recognized for my talent by other MCC players.
I haven't played that much recently.
Really? I haven't even touched. When's the last time you touched Halo Infinite? That's a better question.
I don't know. I think I might have opened it up by accident, like a couple weeks ago. I haven't played it in a while. They already got they got a lot of new content that's being dropped for it, but I'm like,
I'll wait another year when they drop all the content.
Yeah, when they drop more, and I'll wait. I'll wait until they drop more. It's just not that interesting to me. It's like, ooh, they added infection. Oh my god.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't really care. And they're adding like a bunch of fan-made maps into multiplayer that are like remakes of older maps from.
Did they ever update the fucking map roster? Because I remember when we first played, it was just like 2 maps that we could only play on. And it's like, jeez.
Well, they've added since we've last played. They've added a bunch of new maps and stuff and like game modes. But I don't play it, so I don't really know.
I know.
But yeah, MCC. Yeah, I haven't played much recently. I maybe play like 1 game a day. And that's just because I'm hellbent on getting this Machinima out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
how did the voice acting? Is it just been me and Ashton, or did you get Matt?
I'm gonna get him soon. I gotta ask him about it. But I'm gonna finish up Ashton's voice line stuff tomorrow.
Okay. That's good.
You have to redo some.
No.
because your performance is garbage. So
it's not garbage.
No, it's not garbage. But there are some lines that you could say better.
You said good. You said good.
But once that's done, because basically what I'm doing now is I'm editing them together. So like I'm just editing the audio tracks. So like I'm piecing together a conversation. That way I can get a sense of the pacing and the flow of everything. So then all I have to do when I'm in production of the Machinima is just sync the player's movements to whoever's speaking or what's going on. So that's how I see it. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it.
And then call it orange versus purple and make millions. Make billions.
And you're gonna help me, Jacob, with a monetary incentive.
You don't have to pay me anything, dog.
I'll buy a Chick-fil-A or something.
Well, food's on the table.
If food, I'll take food.
I don't give 2 shits about the money, but food though, food you can pay me.
As long as you fill my belly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's going good.
That's good.
And yeah, and then after that, I got a lot of like, a lot more of a, I guess, motivation to work on some other stuff that I've had on the back burner, like some stories and stuff, like my Western.
Yeah, I remember the Western.
Yeah, I got like another like really cool inspiration for that.
Yeah.
About Avatar: The Last Airbender episode.
Yeah.
Zuko alone.
I think I remember. It's been a while since I watched.
He's just in the fucking desert, and then he gets taken in by this family, and then he's like helping them out on the farm or whatever.
Maybe.
And then like raiders come in, and they're like, fucking taking over this town. So it's basically part of it is inspired by that. Okay. And then we got to start writing the FNAF movie.
I agree.
The time is now.
It really is now. It's been like bad for the writer's strike.
Dude, it's terrible.
It's
writer's
so
strike.
Depressing.
Dude, did you see? Have you heard what they've been fucking saying? The studios are just like, we'll just wait it out until they fucking have to pay their mortgage or some shit.
Yeah, they're like, there's many ways to lose a house. It's like some like anonymous quote from a high rich guy. He's like, there's many ways to lose a house. So it's like I was just listening to the news about it. They just uploaded it to like just today. It's these guys called Internet Today. But anyways, they were talking about like, I think it was Warner Brothers. They cut down these palm trees, and it's like fucking hot right now because it's summer, and so it's like 90, 100 degrees over there. So they're like, they cut down these palm trees, like thin them out. So, like, it gave people shade that were striking, and now there's no shade. And then the people were like, come on, man. Why did you do that? Like, you obviously did that out of spite. And they're like, no. Like, you see, like, we do this, like, once a year. We cut down these trees. We trim these trees down once a year. It's just something we do during the summer. Right, and then the Los Angeles inspection, the people that do permits and stuff, they came by, and they're like, you guys haven't trimmed these trees in like 3 fucking years, so what are you guys talking about trimming them every year? It's like clearly just out of spite they trimmed the trees so people couldn't get shade.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad,
so spiteful. But no, you heard about the whole, like, if you're a background, did we talk about this? If you're a background actor,
I don't think we talked about this on the podcast, but if
you're a background actor, They'll pay you for 1 day's pay, and they go, all right, so we got your consent, so we're just gonna use your character's likeness for everything.
We're gonna use your face and your likeness
for almost anything,
in anything we want,
which is harrowing for, like, I feel like for guys that really fucking sucks, but I don't know, for women specifically, can you imagine some old ass executives going like, I like that background actor a lot.
Yeah. That's something that I didn't think about. You're not wrong. Yeah.
It's like, AI model her, and I want to see her in my VR chambers.
Oh man.
It's like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, no, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, it's crazy the fucking shit that people just try to get away with now.
Yeah, and it's like, it's all because of fucking. It's funny because I was like I said, I was listening to them talk about it, and they're like, yeah, they're pretty like okay with like a bunch of the demands, but when it came to the two things, the you know what I'm talking about, residuals, the whole like royalties, basically, like how much you get paid for how much things that get sold or some bullshit, and then AI. Just straight up, just like, how we're gonna use AI script writers and then AI actors or shit.
Dude, it's just like
it's like Jesus Christ.
I don't think. See, here's the thing. I don't think those studios, while there's, I feel like they're bark and no bite. I don't think they're gonna fucking.
No, I don't.
I don't think they're gonna do this shit because it just doesn't seem like
I don't.
it doesn't seem like something that's like actually like financially valuable for them. Like
my thing is that they're so fucking old, and they go to like their 9-year-old Timmy son that has their iPads. Like, look, Daddy, look, I can make a script, and they show the iPad, and he's like, Jesus Christ, this is genius. Fire those writers.
My son's a genius.
My 9-year-old son can write with this AI, and then they try to make a show, and it just flops. And he's like,
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
It must have been the actors. They just weren't doing a good job with the script. We get rid of those actors. I need AI actors.
Yeah, I mean, because I know definitely that they have to have used like AI programs in like these big blockbuster movies. Like it just there's no fucking reason why they wouldn't. But like AI actors and all this bullshit that they're talking about. It's like. It's
that
like
shit would never happen. I don't think.
That just
background acting, I can believe.
Sure, like but like
that I believe.
Yeah, but it's like with the actors, directors and writers on strike, it's like, you got no movie now.
Yeah,
you got
which
no
is
movie.
like, right now as we speak, it's fine for them. The executives, like the 9-year-old executive, going like, we got plenty of stuff right now.
Right, we got movies on the back burner for like the next year.
Back burner, yeah. I feel like the second hits like September, around like blockbuster time again for winter and like fall movies, they're not gonna have a whole lot of shit.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's like
spring of next year they won't have nothing.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the decline in cinema output the same way it was with COVID. It's just gonna be the same shit where it's gonna be a bunch of non-union projects that are very low budget being released on like direct-to-video or like filling up any type of time slot in a theater, and then like until something happens in which the big corporate businesses can cooperate with the talent.
The problem is always those fucking shareholders. You gotta kill those shareholders or something, because it's always I feel like it's always that problem. They're like, but the shareholders think that we need to make a Marvel movie. Yeah, Marvel movie, and then and that just like ruins a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
because they don't ever, at least with Disney, and then obviously Disney's a whole fucking thing now where it's just like, they're never gonna let a director direct a movie now. It's gonna be hey, can we put your name? Because we need a director for the union.
Yeah.
But we already made the movie though. We just need a director.
That's how it is now. Name. I feel like it's how it is now. Like
That's what I'm saying. The
director, I forget her name. She directed Nomad, the Oscar-winning movie from like in like 2021.
I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, she directed The Eternals. directed The Eternals, yeah. And it's like you watch the movie. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips. You watch the movie, and it's like there's a direct contrast in like action sequences versus like where characters are just sitting around talking. Like there's a difference. There's I'm assuming she had a lot of input in the actual character-based scenes, and then like the scenes where it's all action. Yeah, just throw it to the fucking VFX pipelines, see what they can come up with.
The CGI
Here's
looks
some
bad.
Storyboards.
The CGI looks bad. I think it's nighttime now. I think we just need to crank down everything.
Yeah. Wait, what are you saying? We our animators want more money? Nah. Just do what we got. Add a lot of motion blur on it. Just no one will fucking notice. Who gives a shit?
No one will notice.
Yeah, that's another thing too, that the fucking these like VFX artists and animators are getting fucking used and abused in this industry, like with the amount with the lack of funding, and also
they have to
the crunch overhaul that they're expected to do every time. Like I remember like when it was first apparent was when fucking Black Panther came out, and like everyone was like, God damn, the CGI in that movie looks terrible. And then like it's revealed that like basically the third act big fight scene was done in like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, they just had no fucking time. Versus like a lot of the VFX in like Infinity War or whatever, they look really good. Besides like the fucking Mark Ruffalo in the Hulkbuster thing, where his head is just like floating.
You know, Endgame, that final fucking fight scene. I just
looks
don't
so
like that
fucking
fight
ugly.
I know, it looks so ugly.
It's all brown and shit.
I know, it's brown. I love brown. I love brown so much.
Yeah.
No colors, just brown.
I think it was set in like a sunrise. So like when the battle ended, like the clouds parted. If I'm remembering correctly, like
I think so.
When the clouds parted, it was like it was like a sunrise, or because like it was a sunrise before Thanos invaded, and then like Thanos just like kicked up a bunch of fucking smoke, and it like surrounded the area and made it all fucking dark and gloomy. Yeah, it's like fucking. Like what? It was like I was watching a fucking nuclear fallout. Like I get it, he dropped a bomb on the fucking facility, but it's like, can we add just more color?
Yeah.
Can we add more color? To that. Like maybe some purple? I don't know, just like something.
Oh man,
that's what Halo gets right. That
yeah, that's what Halo does. You want to talk about the Halo TV show, Zach? I know you love it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's talk about it.
I'm an actor, and I want my face to be shown. I'm Master Chief. I don't know. I never played Halo, but I want my face to be shown because I'm an actor.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like it's the actor's fault though.
No, it probably isn't. I think it's funny to make fun of the actor. Though.
Yeah, it was.
I want to be butt naked.
What it was it was probably the committee of executives that were like, well, we need to show the guy's face. It's going to be a big reveal because otherwise people aren't going to connect with this character. We need to show his face.
Which is bullshit.
And then they were like, well, if we show it in the first episode, it'd be like a big reveal for the first episode. And everyone's going to want to keep watching and tune in.
Yeah, so they're all pressing the yes button on their board because they're all so old and decrepit that they can't even speak sentences. They have yes and no buttons.
They're all on a Zoom call in like the filter where like it's making their entire bodies out of focus because they're not in the right frame.
Yeah. I make movies, so I know how to make a movie.
Oh god.
You just hire like 30 VFX artists and they make the movie for you.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like we've gotten to the point where you remember the cinematic trailers that we would get for video games where it's like Halo, like great example was the Halo ones. Where it's like Master Chief with the bubble and he makes the bubble. Yeah. That's all cool. We basically got to that peak where people were like, man, if only this was a movie. That's where we got to now, but it's dog shit now. Where like they only gave that animator like 2 days to do that.
Yeah.
We got to that peak, but unfortunately, we took a bunch of wrong steps.
Yeah, dude. It's like, why is it so hard to make like good stuff?
I don't
know. Cause there are a lot of great things that have come out like recently, but it's like it's more so about difficult. It's so difficult to get a good thing up off the ground and out there to the mass media because everyone wants something so simple and formulaic and easy to consume.
I feel like that's what the executives want, but I feel like a general audience people can, they're not fucking stupid.
Yeah, but they think they're stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're stupid. Executives go like, ugh. No, you know why? Because the executives are fucking stupid. Because they can watch a Martin Scorsese movie and go, I just don't understand. Why would Henry be a rat at the end? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I killed him too. Oh, this is just, I just don't understand.
No, because all they're thinking about is their wallets, and they're like, because the people that are running all this shit are people that are like fans of fucking Scorsese and all those like late actors, right? Or all late like creatives, but
they just don't understand.
They don't understand what makes those movies successful, and all they say is like, now they're like, well, those movies are low budget movies that usually get like a low budget return. Like if you're making like a $40 million movie, like budget, and chances are, if it's like with like a few known actors and like no real like crazy like special effects or action or anything that's like got like major spectacle, then you're probably gonna get like a $2 million return, which is like good for that production, but like terrible in the eyes of a big name producer. They're like, we want every project to be $1 million return, like everything we make. That's why they're throwing insane amounts of money at these superhero productions, and they're just flopping now. Like Shazam was a flop. I
think Suicide
Fury
Squad
of Gods.
I think Suicide Squad was a hit.
Yeah, Suicide Squad was a pretty successful movie, but that's also a different thing because which is impressive because it's a rated R movie.
Which is nice to see.
Yeah, it's hard to get a rated R movie to do that well.
Yeah.
And gross that much money because of just because if it's rated R, there's less of a chance of it being shown in theaters also. Versus like a PG-13 movie. That's why people do that. They cut movies down that should be R into PG-13.
Yeah, that's why a lot of horror movies are just now PG-13 movies. You never really... I think the Evil Dead Rise movie was definitely an R-rated movie. I watched that actually really recently. Mm-hmm. That was the other movie I watched. I don't remember I told you that. But I watched the Evil Dead Rise movie. I liked it a lot. Very gory movie though. It was just gore.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, you said you watched that, and then Sequoia, she said, "Nuh-uh."
Sequoia just does not. She does not. Sequoia has this.
Be honest,
thing.
Jacob.
No. Because we watched It Follows. I don't think she was a big fan of It Follows. She fell asleep at the end of it, so that really shows you how much she liked It Follows. Evil Dead Rise, I don't think she liked. Oh, she didn't like a lot because she told me this before. It's like, I just want to do that. What they're doing right there, I just want to do that.
Right.
And it's I don't know. To me, it's like I can't see myself doing the same thing, but I can understand these characters. Mm-hmm. Which she can do too, but it's just like to her, it's annoying.
Yeah.
When a character doesn't make a smart decision. Which
I get that.
Fair. Yeah, I get that too. But, like, goddamn, I thought Evil Dead 2 was such a fucking funny-ass movie, and she hated every single minute of it. And it's like, it's just people have different preferences and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was just like, damn.
Mm-hmm. That's why I want to, if I'm going to direct, like, a horror movie, I don't want to write, like, a dumb character. Unless it's, like, intentional, to, like, so the audience is, like knowingly, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Because you don't want your characters to come off as like, incompetent and stupid, because then it's like, well, then you don't want to root for them. But the difficult thing is like, you can say that, oh yeah, I wouldn't do that, but like you truly don't know, because
you're put in that situation,
right, where a fucking demon is haunting you, like you truly don't know.
That's the thing of like any situations, that you don't have that precognitive like preparedness, that like you're watching a movie and you go like, I already know bad things are gonna happen. These people don't fucking know. These people are just living their lives, and all of a sudden bad thing happen, and it's like, fuck.
Right. But there are inherently dumb protagonists. In those movies.
And but you have someone like Ash from Evil Dead, and he's just fucking funny. But it pisses me. God, I don't know. If we ever got able to direct an Evil Dead, I just want him in the fuck. I want Bruce Campbell in the movie somehow. Because it pisses me off that this movie and I think the prior one, the 2013
Evil Dead Rise or something.
Rises. It was just called Evil Dead. This one's called Evil Dead Rises.
Yeah, it was the remake. Yeah.
Yeah. It aggravates me that they didn't have a Bruce Campbell cameo, or at least like a reference to like, because this one was like a retcon. This one was a complete retcon.
Yeah.
Of, like, everything, because it was like it wasn't like that like a old guy in the cabin anymore. It was instead like 3 priests that find the Book of the Dead, and they translate it, and then they hide it in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. They just hide it in a basement, which doesn't make, I don't know why they're like, this is the perfect spot for my evil book.
Yeah, apparently there's like it's like believed amongst the community or whatever. I don't know if it's like confirmed, but like in that Evil Dead universe, there's 3 Necron books or whatever, and like that's that's like why each movie exists. So like Ash has one book, and then the reboot has another, and then this Evil Dead Rises or whatever is like the third book. And so like there's 3 different books.
Actually, I just remember something that like, because the character Evil, the evil demon, it doesn't like the sun.
Okay.
It like that's his weakness is the sun, like the holy powers of the sun. Because I remember Evil Dead 2, Evil like gets hurt or something and runs away when the sun's out. But in the intro, a character like falls down a dock, but it's possessed by the evil thing, and it comes up, but the sun's in the background. It's not nighttime.
Yeah.
I just remember that. It's like, oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's something I just thought about now. It's like, I don't know. Fuck, you know what? That movie just sucks now. It sucks in my head now because it doesn't make sense anymore in my head why that works. Piece of shit movie. But it was a good movie. It's very just gory ass movie.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people die and a very like like someone eats a shard of glass in the movie and it made me go like, ugh, because like you just see the shard of glass like stick out of their throat and it goes back down like, you know, their stomach. It's like, ugh, stop! I don't want that. I don't want to see that today. Get the fuck out of here.
Like imagine what it's like shitting that out.
I know
it's gonna cut through your asshole.
Gooey. Yeah, this character has like a horrific, like a heroic death. Where like he's like dying. He's like, I love you guys so much. Like, and he's like dying. And he's like, I love you guys. And he dies. And then like 5 minutes later, that body gets possessed. And he's like all fucked up. And I don't know. It does something to like the characters. Like I could see like how that fucks you up mentally. Where like this person does like something super honorable to save everybody. Then he just comes back a walking corpse that's just like making fun of you. And it's like, fuck, ugh, I don't like this anymore. I was just gonna say, there was another, Nope. That, whenever I think of like smart characters, I think of the Nope main character.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but I liked his character a lot. I liked Nope a lot. I know you weren't. I don't remember you being a big fan of Nope.
I thought it was all right.
I don't know. There was like certain sequences that like I didn't hate it, but I know a lot of people were like thrilling and like coming over the fucking intro where it's the monkey.
Yeah.
And the monkey goes ooh ah and gets brains blown out. I didn't really give a shit about that. I thought it was like suspenseful, but I just didn't care.
Yeah, I feel like that's like that's the idea of that scene is that it's supposed to like, you know, catch you off guard, and so everybody that's the layman in the theater just watching it for the first time is like, what the fuck is monkey? What, like, why is there a floating monkey shoe? Yeah, and then it's supposed to tie back into like the commentary of like how like, you know, media and audiences are like, you know, overhyping spectacle and all this shit, like, you know, that's like the whole thing.
The only scene
I thought it was better than Us.
Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of Us. I thought it had a neat idea, but it's just, I don't know. It just didn't really click with me. Yeah.
I think maybe Us would be better on like a second viewing, because I watched it like when it was out in the theater. Yeah. And I watched it on like a date when it came out, and I was just like, this is like I was enjoying it, but I was also like kind of making fun of it at the same time. I was like, what the fuck is like this? Why is she doing like a weird ass voice? Like I was like, I found the voice kind of like amusing, and and maybe that's not what it was supposed to be, but I found it kind of funny.
I think the most horrifying thing to me in Nope was which I thought was like I liked a lot, was when it's like the whole audience, like the whole like they went to go watch like an alien thing with Steven Yeun, and they all get fucking eaten.
Oh yeah.
And like it just cuts to them like all being inside the fucking thing, and they're all getting crushed alive. I thought that was fucking horrifying.
Yeah. I like a lot of I like a lot of elements in.
I like elements of it.
Jordan Peele's movies. That is definitely the alien stuff is definitely what and like them trying to like figure it all out and stuff like that, like trying to like get proof of it and all this stuff like that is stuff that I found like I enjoyed. I was thoroughly entertained by that. And thinking back on it now, it reminds me a lot of Signs. Haven't just recently watched that for the first time, but I remember certain things about that. I remember the Akira slide that she does at the end with the bike.
I hated that so much. I was so pissed off when I saw that.
Stupid.
I was like, oh my fucking God, can I just have one fucking movie? Can I just enjoy a movie? You know what made me almost bust out laughing at that movie?
What?
It was around that time where the metal clang meme was around, where it's like, you remember that? It's just a metal pipe that falls on the ground and makes a big ass clang because it's just a stock sound effect. I heard that fucking stock sound effect in Nope when she's like in like the western town area.
Yeah.
At the end, and all it's like silence, and then and then stock sound of blank. I'm like,
yeah,
laugh.
That's kind of the detriment to being very hyper aware of media and like different just certain aspects of media and like movie sounds and like imagery and stuff, because it can immediately like take you out of the movie like that or an experience funny. like just like I always think about you just bringing that up. Just always think about the fact that Breaking Bad continued to use the same stock sound effect through 5 seasons throughout. So every time I heard that sound effect, I was like, oh my God.
That was one of the major factors that got you scared of Better Call Saul. I was like, I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the fucking stock sound effect.
I don't think Better Call Saul did a lot better with the stock sound effects.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is just a better show altogether. So
yeah, it is crazy to me how underrated it was for like the first 4 to 5 seasons. Mm-hmm. And when season 6 came around, all of a sudden, all these fans came out. All of a sudden,
everybody was like, I love Better Call Saul.
Oh my God, Better Call Saul. I love Better Call Saul. I was like, yo, motherfuckers were nowhere. I was a fan.
It's because, like, towards the end of season 4 to season 5 was when they, like, really went heavy on, like, the cartel stuff. And that's what I feel like everybody was very interested in, was, like, the backstory behind Gus Fring and his business and stuff like that.
Yeah. God, it was pissing me off. Because it's like, y'all motherfuckers ain't fans. Y'all motherfuckers just nothing.
At least the show did successful enough so it would end and it wasn't fucking canceled. It could end on its own terms.
I know. I'm just so glad.
Yeah.
It's just it's a much better show than. So just don't think Breaking Bad exists. Just think Better Call Saul exists.
It is kind of funny in season 6 how they just have like the Marvel Cinematic Universe cast cameos where it's just like they just show up for like one scene in an episode and they're just like 15 years older than what they should be.
Yeah. The only two that I thought were, because when they first showed
Hank,
them both, Hank was fine.
No, Hank was good. I like that.
Hank just showed up.
Yeah, he just showed up.
That was like season 3 or season 4.
That was season. I think it was towards the beginning of season 5.
Oh, then maybe season 5. But it was nice seeing him. He's like, hey, what's going on? I'm Hank Schrader. But it's nice seeing like Maria again.
Yeah, in the penultimate episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like she looks the age that she would be around that time.
Right.
Of like, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's just like they have the D8 or try to D8 or just like I think they tried some ways like make Bob Odenkirk at least look younger. I think they did at least.
See, but that's the thing though. That doesn't like bother me. Like
that doesn't bother me at all.
Seeing Bob Odenkirk, because he's in the show, he's basically supposed to be playing like a guy who's probably in like his late 30s, early 40s, but he looks like he's in his 50s. But that doesn't bother me because after a while, you kind of just like
it goes away.
Yeah, it kind of just it leaves your mind.
Yeah.
But then you're in like a fast forward part where he's actually Saul and he's interacting with the Breaking Bad cast, and it's like Jesse looks like a 35-year-old man when he should be 22. like
I think the Kim one where he's talking like
he looks fine there because he's in shadow, so it's like you don't see all the detail and stuff.
Yeah, all the wrinkles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the other one that works is when it's Walter and Jimmy, and then they're under the vacuum shop.
Yeah.
And they're just talking. That works as well because it's just.
Yeah. Well, that's because Bryan Cranston was like already wrinkly before. He was like.
Yeah.
He was in his 50s, so it just works.
Yeah.
But it's the Aaron Paul thing because. Yeah. Because you saw him.
Young.
Yeah, you saw him grow up from like a very poor and malnourished actor in season 1 to then catching fame, and then as the show went on, he kind of like started eating a lot more. So like he actually filled out his frame a little bit, and then when he came back to do El Camino, it's like, oh my god, you're like fat, dude, lose some weight. Like just an old man.
Weight. Fat ass.
Everybody was fat in that fucking in that El Camino movie. God damn.
It's funny because there's only one scene where I always think about, because I remember listening to a commentary where they're like, it's the vacuum shop guys talking to Gene or Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because he gets caught. And I don't remember because they talked about how in El Camino they got him to do a couple of scenes for Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny because they're like, all right, we're done with El Camino. Real quick, do you mind just doing a couple of lines real quick?
Yeah.
But
it'd be like that though. Like while he's there, while you hired him, while he's being paid, just record these lines for a little bit.
But it's really it's not jarring, but it's something I catched on where you can definitely feel see the big difference between their like TV cameras they're using for Better Call Saul, and then boom, it smash cuts to El Camino's like movie cameras. Like the camera quality goes different when it's like Gene talking, and it cuts to the vacuum guy because they probably use like the same cinematographer for El Camino.
Yeah.
To do like the shot for the vacuum guy, so it doesn't look super different, but I definitely felt it, or at least saw it. Like something just felt different with how the vacuum guy looks versus how Gene looks.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is something I just noticed. But I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
It's a bit on the tism there, Jacob. Just like
sorry, autism moment.
The pixel count is different between these two shots.
I don't know.
No, I get that. I don't remember that, but I can see where you're coming from.
Sorry, Ashton. I know you're bored as fuck right now.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, Ashton. We're gonna play some CSGO now.
We'll play some CSGO, Ashton.
Well, thank you all for listening to this episode. We didn't really have much to talk about, but we made it work, I guess.
Fuck you. If you wanna hear about Euphoria, fuck you. You wanna hear us argue about people? Fuck you. We're here to listen. We're here to talk about movies, Ashton. No more about humanity. Fuck humanity. Because I know Ashton hates humanity. We already discovered that in the last episode. He hates humanity.
That was one of my favorite episodes. Last episode.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck you titled it.
I titled it the free will debate.
No, that's good.
It wasn't even much of a debate. It's just like Ashton was just like, I didn't say that, and you were like, oh well, I thought you said that.
Yeah. Because it's like a year-old conversation, and you're just trying to remember.
But Jacob, where can they find and listen to and love this podcast?
Breaking Bad episode 27 of season 7.
All right, there you have it, folks. We're gonna play some CS:GO. Go outside, touch grass, and remember to take your meds.
Bye bye.